There we go. Now it's focused. Alrighty, welcome back to the Son of a Boy Dad podcast. Today it is August 11th, 2025. What's up, fellas? How we doing?
Tough
Round
morning.
eating some corn on the cob.
I just grilled some corn. It's so fucking good. I wasn't a corn eater until like 6 weeks ago, and now I love it.
Oh, I
Jersey
fucking
is
love
known
corn.
for its corn. Jersey is the corn capital of America, they say.
I've been hammering corn myself.
I wonder
Cobb?
how Iowa feels about the fact that Jersey is better known for its corn.
I don't know. But have you ever noticed that corn, when you shit, it's just the full pieces of corn?
Well, that's because you're not chewing it enough, dude.
I don't know. I'm chewing it pretty aggressively. It's
You're just
that's
swallowing
just
it
what
like a dog.
happens. You take a shit and it's like a corn on the cob just slipped out of your ass.
I made a corn salad.
Someone
Where I
rubbed peanut butter in between the cracks.
What?
We're losing viewers fast as you describe your reformed corn shit. Your
Mhm.
body recreates.
I don't think I'm alone here. There's more of us than you'd think.
I went
You,
corn off the cob, sliced, diced red onion, some halved beautiful cherry tomatoes, I think I went basil, a little bit of red wine vinegar, lemon juice, and mix all that up. There's your corn salt. You don't have to cook any of it. It's great.
That's corn salsa?
Corn salad.
Corn salad. Delish.
Yeah.
No cheese.
You could do cheese. Some people do some feta, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want that. I don't like cheese that much. I'm not a big cheese guy.
Spider on my monitor.
Alive?
Yep. Dead now.
You just killed it with your thumb?
I killed it with my finger. I flicked it and it exploded on impact.
There's no way you're that strong.
I am. Francis, did your car get broken into today?
Sure did, pal.
That's what I'm hearing.
Not too far from where you live.
Well, I don't have a car, so.
Yeah,
No,
but that's
it's-
not what he said. He didn't
Well, I
say
think
you had a
he
car.
meant like, watch out,
What did you hear that I said?
Just like like keep your eye out, watch out, stay safe.
Did you think that I said my car looks exactly like your car?
I thought you meant just like, there's a guy on the loose that's just cracking glass.
I think I meant there's crime nearby.
There's a decent amount of crime in this area.
I went into the police precinct for your neighborhood, 6th precinct.
Docs.
Can I say the whitest thing I've ever said on the podcast?
Great group of guys over there.
I fucking love going into police precincts. I love it.
I don't think I've ever been.
It is awesome. You wander right in. It's like going into the Genius Bar at Apple. Hello, yes, I have a problem. Can you solve it? And they're like, what seems to be the issue, sir? It's great.
And you're always going in the front door too. Like
Oh, right
it's different than when you have to go in through like the loading dock. That's a nasty way to go in.
I'm pretty sure I could walk into the 6th precinct of New York City with an AR-15 around my shoulder, and they'd be like, is your gun malfunctioning? What's
They'd be
the
like-
issue?
Your brother's hiring?
They were great. They got cop of the month on the wall. And then I'm talking to one person who was cop of the month, and I want to be like, hey, congrats on August.
Yeah, I saw your name on the wall.
They had all these police outfits, these uniforms from various police forces around the world, which was pretty cool.
It's like a museum.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. It's nice to have the respect of a cop, just being able to saunter by and have a neighborly conversation. I feel like that's how it used to be, when just a guy's swinging a nightstick and has a tall hat on.
Yeah.
And now it's way different. For a while it was nasty. People were getting killed, and now it's just 5'3" Indian folks with baggy clothes on.
Yeah. I mean, I walked in immediately and I was like, look, I just want you guys to know I don't associate with Ellie Schnitt and her defund the police rhetoric whatsoever. If it were up to me, if you guys, in fact, I'll tip you right now.
I'll fund you.
I brought the last bit of cash that I had from my car. They left $8.
How much money was in there?
I think like
10 G's.
75 bucks, something north of that.
Ah, it's not bad.
It was one of the stacks of hundreds that I've won from Roan.com, whooping your ass and whatever various things we were doing.
Brutal. It's been a while. It's been a while since you've won, so I know that money was getting low.
Did you file a police report?
Yeah, I did. It's fun.
They are not going to catch the guy.
No, they won't.
They won't even try.
I don't even want them to, dude. I don't want to bother them with this. I was apologetic. I was like, I'm sorry. I know nothing can be done. I don't want to add more paperwork to your pile, but I'm doing this so that I can properly file my insurance claim.
Yeah. That's what I was going to ask. If you have to do it for insurance.
I'm pretty sure you do. I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's basically legal to break into cars.
Oh, yeah. And New York's not even like top. I mean, I think LA, it's like every other car is just shattered.
Yeah.
There's just people walk down the road, just.
Dude, they left my entire set of golf clubs. These people had no idea how to appraise value at all.
What did they take?
They took $74 of ones.
That's 7 G's.
Left $8. They left my AirPods. They left my they took my fucking house keys.
Oh.
That I didn't find that out until I got home because they were deep in the center console thing. Man, that really pissed me off. That's such a difficult. I have so many keys.
Yeah, no, I mean, I would be worried about that.
Well, they're not going to fucking, I live nowhere near where I'd parked my car, and I live in a doorman building. So,
True. But if you got the key.
What's that?
It makes it seem, it just makes it seem more like they weren't even trying to take your valuables. It was more like a targeted attack to inconvenience you. Yeah. And I think it's sometimes like with murders where it's like 90% of the time it's someone that you know. I think you need to start looking into like your Rolodex of the people who you've wronged, crossed, have beef with. And I think that the other guy on this call, I think has to be one of the suspects.
Yeah, I mean, I sat down in the car and immediately realized they had adjusted the steering wheel height and moved my rear view mirrors to the wrong angle that I don't like.
You think they were just trying to get from like, what if it was a cop? You ever see that when the cops have to break into like a civilian car to continue the chase?
Well, I didn't have a daughter in there and it wasn't hot, so no.
No, I mean, like you ever see like when they get caught in traffic and then they just go up to someone and they throw them out of the car and they're like, this is a cop car now.
I think
you're thinking of GTA.
Movies. Yeah,
you're thinking of
GTA. It's very easy in GTA. It's just triangle. It's one button.
Dude, it's so simple.
I think that what happened was there was a guy. I hate to sound so obvious, but I'm pretty confident this was drug related because, first of all, the street I was parked on, I've seen lots of drug activity.
My street?
No, I wasn't parked on your fucking street. Can you imagine?
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
That'd be an actual problem.
We've seen drug activity on your street. We saw a guy smoking crack.
Yeah. No, it was, but there is needles. I've seen people injecting on this street, and
good place to park.
What's that?
Good place to park.
Skid Row.
Yeah. So, I think that what happened is that in the middle of the night they smashed the window in, and then they leaned through the broken window and were ripping around in the car to try to find stuff, and then someone came up behind them and was like, hey,
yeah,
and they just grabbed the cash and ran out. I don't think they had a ton of time to go through and be like, oh my God, a QI 35 tailor-made driver with a Tour AD shaft? This can go for like $900 on eBay. Surely I should take that.
Are these blades?
These 770s, the hybrid set with 790s towards the lower end of the bag.
But they also could have been like, oh, we're Pinnacle men. They probably like looked at the clubs and they're
that
like,
is a possibility.
Mid-sized grips. For me. I've got small hands. Surely I can't play with these.
I'm lefty. It's not going to do anything for me.
It's going to cost way more than $75 to get these things regripped. And that's all the money I have as of right now.
Yeah.
Was there any chance that you were by like a fire hydrant? Have you ever seen that when people park in front of a fire hydrant and they have to come through, smash the window to get the hose through the one window?
Yeah, no, I was very careful not to park in front of a fire hydrant. I have too much respect for the FDNY guys.
Which they absolutely do not have to do that.
Yeah, to put it through the front windows.
Yeah. Like there's like it would take away like 3 inches of the hose if you just went over the car.
I like it. It's petty. It's good.
I've seen FDNY like smash 3 cars down the block and snake the fire hose through all of them just to take up as much real estate as possible.
Oh,
absolute scumbags over there at FDNY.
Scum City.
No one hates FDNY, but I also don't know if people love FDNY the way they love NYPD and police in general. I mean, I'm down here at the shore, and the amount of back the blue flags and bumper stickers that I see is insane. But there's no back the red. There's I know it exists, but there's no sentiment of that down here that people, I guess it's just a signifier of like, I'm Republican. Or why do people wear like there's like kids, there's like 18-year-olds with back the blue stickers on their Jeep Wranglers. It doesn't.
I think people get back the blue. I think they get back the blue so that if they get pulled over. I know that's a big thing. I mean, at least in Massachusetts, it's like everyone has a back the blue like license plate, and then you just think everyone's a cop.
They used to have those FOP stickers or medallions, the friend of police medallions. But then there was a documentary on it that was basically like, that doesn't do anything. It's not a get out of jail free card. And the company that's doing it is like taking $9.99 for every $10 spent and putting it in their pockets and giving like a cent to the cops.
That's genius.
Yeah, we should do something like that.
We got to get something like that going. Son of a boy dad, black the blue merch.
I will
stickers,
say,
though. Bumper stickers.
The one thing I was really glad they didn't take was I have a coin from my buddy who's in the Marine Corps.
Oh.
And he's a fighter pilot. And he gave me one of his coins. And only he can get those. Those are pretty much irreplaceable for anyone but him. And it has become my favorite ball mark in golf. So for big tournaments, I use that to mark my ball. And I was very.
Those boys love to give out coins. Those service guys. I was I was in DC one time. The Secret Service came up to me. They were blocking the road so Biden could go by, and one of the Secret Service guys came up and gave me a coin. And I've been jazzed about it since then. Like I've always been excited whenever I've gotten one of these coins, but they are kind of just like unloading garbage on you.
Really? Damn.
You know who hates coins is the homeless.
Yeah,
that's probably why they left it.
They left it.
I don't want this fucking coin.
They didn't take I had snacks in there. I had some pistachios, my Nutella biscuits. They didn't take any of that stuff.
This makes me think it was not a homeless person. This makes me think that this is targeted and like there's too many valuables left behind. This is a homeless person's dream. They could have set up a new life in your car if they had really wanted all that stuff. Like they are not a stupid bunch.
Well, my golf clubs were in my travel bag, which was like half in the trunk. And then I had the back seat pushed down with half of it coming out. So it probably wasn't obvious necessarily that those were golf clubs. And then I had fake Hermes sandals that are very good fakes. And I don't think that this person would have been like, those are definitely fakes. But those would have been the next most expensive thing to take.
Where they were slapping the sole. See how you're getting that
sounds like watermelon
there? Yeah.
He lifted him up and smelled them, and he's like, "Where'd you get these?"
The stitching on the toe is all. See how it's double stitched there? That's immediately we're noticing signs of. We're noticing inconsistencies.
I could give you $60 store credit. Best I could do.
That's probably the best I'm going to be able to get you, though. And it's like an 8-year-old who spent $9,000 on the shoes.
It comes out with the coin, and he's like, "You want to do 60 or 90? Look for it."
That would be a great move.
Yeah,
he broke into your car, and then you get back, and he's selling you back all the shit. I could fix that window up too. How does that sound?
Yeah,
$100.
Why do all of us, none of us are really in sneaker culture like that, but all of us have seen those videos and know the like flip for it. And then whenever I see them, I'll stop and watch a couple to see if there's any new interactions or conflicts between the people who are rebuying the shoes. Why does that appeal to all of us?
I just like watching them because I don't know, they're entertaining, I guess. But it's also like, I don't know anything about shoes. So every time I watch it, I'm like, oh, interesting. Now I know if it sounds like a watermelon, it's fake. I didn't know anything could sound like a watermelon, but here we are.
Can you sit back a little bit like you were just a second ago?
Like that?
Yeah, when you sit back and you're like completely in the shadows like that, you look like a wife who's caught her husband cheating and it's just like waiting at home for him to get home with like a glass of red wine.
Yeah, I really don't have a great angle here. It's the lighting is kind of fucking me.
Hey, Barry, where have you been?
I'm gonna get some. I'll get some new shades.
You need a ring lighting, like Hoopify.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that was a big thing, but I had a pretty big weekend. Rowan, you'll love this.
Talk to me.
I went fly fishing, and I finally kitted out my Patron rod, and I bought some leaders and some streamers and some.
You have your shit with you right now?
Woolly buggers and a bunch of nymphs because they were biting. That was the thought, was that the smallmouth were biting on nymphs, especially the white ones. And
there's no such thing as
what's that, Harry?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
No, I'm not. I'm talking to Roan.
Well, I gave Francis all of the intel on what he has to buy.
Not really. I called him and he wouldn't pick up.
He didn't. I mean, he was getting.
I called him again, and I called him again, and he goes, "What's up?"
Standard response.
What were you doing?
What's up? What do you need? And then I sent him a picture of me wearing my brand new Fish Pond chest pack, which is a waterproof zipper and is perfect, for my forceps and my clippers. And I mean, look, a lot of people will be like, "Why aren't you wearing a vest?" And I'm like, "Well, vests are out. You go chest pack now."
Or you bought myself plus pack.
Aluminum reel. I bought an aluminum reel.
He was getting Ron. He was getting fleeced like you couldn't even imagine. And I had to.
How much did you drop?
I had to step in and be like, "You don't need most of this shit."
I bought clippers with a retractable reel, which was definitely the right move.
This sounds like two grand worth of shit.
Hold on, what else did I get here? Oh, for leaders, I went with PowerFlex Plus 6-pound 5X. That's the that was the high performance tippet. And then I also
what brand was that?
I also got some Crystal River, knotless tapered leader. Prelude.
What was the brand of the first one?
Rio Products PowerFlex
Rio's
Plus.
solid. Rio's solid.
Rio's great.
The best stuff is the Scientific Angler, the SA.
Yeah, dude, they had that, but I thought that was too expensive, and I didn't deserve that.
The Scientific Angler is. Whew.
They had a lot of line from SA. They had a lot of SA line, and then of course I got myself some strike indicators, but I didn't need those because we were going for largemouth and we were just streaming. So,
were you really going for largemouth?
Excuse me, smallmouth.
Were you really going for smallmouth?
Yes.
Nice.
How did you lie about that?
I got a bite, but I didn't set the hook very well. So
Setting the hook on the streamer is a little tricky.
Yeah.
You got a strip
Why
set.
would he lie about his essay? Was this Barstool Beach House? If you know what I mean.
Zing.
Did you? So you went fishing? Did you actually go, or was it more of like a preparing to shop type?
No,
of
I
deal?
went. I got floating. I went with a mid-price net. I didn't think I needed the carbon fiber, but I didn't go with the full cheapo either because you got to handle trout properly.
You should have gone. You shouldn't spend more than $30 on a net.
Yeah, exactly.
How much did you spend?
40. Come on.
That's a handful of flies that you could have been buying.
Well, I got a ton of flies.
You get any chubbies?
I got woolly buggers. I got nymphs. You told me what to get. I got a whole bunch of that stuff.
I did.
And then I got the weights, but we didn't put weights on because the streamers sink a little bit anywhere. Yeah.
It's also harder.
Then I went to the river and I bought my license for the rest of the season, and I went out and then immediately realized I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. And a guy fortunately was there. This dude, I think his name was Dave. And he's a merchant marine and he lives near there, and he was coming to the river. Guess what he was doing at the river? What do you guys think he was doing at the river?
Chopping up dead body, maybe like scattering fingers, charred remains, maybe.
Is he looking at the bugs?
No. You're saying he was trying to match the hatch?
Match the hatch.
No, he wasn't trying to match the hatch. He had brought a book and a beer, and he waded out into the middle of the river, found a rock that was, out of the water, and then used that as a backrest and kept his beer on the rock and read with his body in the water with the river flowing around him.
Sounds performative.
No.
Yeah, he was so glad someone saw him. He was probably like, "Oh, there's a person here. Let me go do my performance."
He'd been there all day waiting for someone to show up.
Harry, that's too cynical.
He was waiting for somebody to show up.
This is what he does. And I'm,
exactly.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm like, "Hey man, do you have any idea how to tie flies?" And he's like, "Yeah."
Tie flies or tie on a fly?
Tie on a fly. So he set me up and then saw that I, didn't really know what I was doing. And he kind of pointed me to the right spot in the river and then even gave me like a casting lesson. So
he took your man card.
What's that?
Sounds like he took your man card.
Harry, I give it 3 weeks before I'm beating you at fly fishing.
Yeah, it'll never happen.
You must be
too many hours on the water, brother.
You must
can't teach that.
Quaking in your waders right now by the fact that I am now kitted out and committed.
I'm not worried at all.
Roan, I give it 3 weeks. You can schedule the Roan.com Francis versus Harry fly fish off for whenever we think,
Oh, I got a good book. I could lend you this book, Francis,
to go read in the river as you sit down. I was trying to look this up as you're talking. What's the idiom for someone who has all the best gear for something, but is still a novice?
A poser?
Francis,
no, it has to be.
You got to read this. Great book. Great book.
I'll read that.
Shiny ass book.
That's Rosenbauer.
That's Rosenbauer.
First edition. That's the. Oh yeah. Okay, I know that.
This is the next level, brother.
Yeah.
This is really.
Well, I know you'll actually read it, Francis. Sass, there's no way you cracked that.
Oh, this is like how I learned how to fly fish.
Let's see the spine. Let's see if there's any perforation.
It's got great explanations. Like this specific graphic taught me most of the stuff that I know.
We can't see anything because it's pitch black.
And it's so shiny that I'm just getting an endless reflection of your screen.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's the shiniest magazine I've ever seen in my life.
Well, it's like a book / magazine.
Linoleum
from the dentist's office.
It's a great book. Highly recommend if you're looking to get into the sport.
So did you like chop it up with this guy at all? Or was he just kind of like he daddied you and went back to his book?
He was looks maxing.
I didn't want to.
All right, bro. Are you all sex? I got to get back to my rock.
I didn't want to take him away from his day. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I did want a guide to come out. I do need some lessons. You know.
You should
You
just
did
go
this
to a
alone?
park. You should just go to a park or like an open place where you can cast with nothing on. And
I'm
then
gonna
that's
do
like,
that. But listen, dude, I need the river. Okay.
it's so easy to learn to cast like that, though.
By the way, I was wet wading.
Oh, yeah, it's the best.
My fucking favorite, dude.
Yeah, it's so much better than using waders.
I was just floating on my back with my rod above the river, floating down to better holes and honey holes and stuff like that. I have videos of it. I'll send them to you. It's insane.
It
how
sounds
stupid I
great.
look. But it was the best day ever. I had a fucking blast.
Just send a picture right now. I just want to get some eyes on what
right.
you're doing because I know that you were geared the fuck out.
I didn't know you got a waterproof pack. That's pretty nice. That's good for salt water, too.
Yeah. Are you a little bit jealous of his gear? Like, do you think that he's going to use it enough, or do you think he's deserving of that good ass gear?
No, I mean, I have similar gear, so I'm not worried.
I
But
bet
you
you
fish a
might.
lot.
I'm probably close to having better gear than you, though. I could get there.
Good. I don't need the best gear. It's all about the angler. And I'm
It's
an
not
avid
about the
angler.
wizard. It's the wand.
Angling is something that I don't even really like feel like a competitiveness for because I've mastered it.
What metric do you say that you've mastered it by?
I think I've mastered I haven't actually mastered it, but I've gotten pretty good at trout fishing. Like it's pretty like I know really very well what I'm doing.
But
So
you
how
said
would
that
we-
about
It's very rare that I get to the river and I'm not catching a fish.
you said that about video games too, though, and we learned that you weren't good at them.
I'm phenomenal at video games.
How can we
Call of
judge
Duty.
this? How will we judge this competition? Is it just like how many fish or biggest fish of the day, or what's the best way to do this?
I don't know.
We could go combined score. So something like, whoever catches largest fish and then whoever catches the most fish. So almost like, combine that score somehow, equally weighted, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, most fish is like whatever because I could catch a ton of tiny fish. Like if you throw a nymph on and you know what you're doing, and there's fish in the river, you're gonna catch fish.
Yeah, but it's like a Quidditch match. Like if you get enough quaffles in there, you don't have to worry about getting the snitch.
Yeah, Harry's gonna score 5 goals, and then I'm gonna catch the fucking snitch.
Yeah, but see, you don't like those 5 little fish don't really do anything for you. You want the big boy.
That's what I'm saying. That's what we're saying.
But catching the big boy is like you're not guaranteed that ever. Like
Yeah,
that could take weeks.
If I catch the big boy and you don't, that makes me a better fisherman.
But what I'm saying is for like a video, the odds that we go out there and one of us lands like a 20+ inch trout is like very, very low.
I'm willing to take the chance.
All right.
What about honey holes? Like, are you guys finding your own spot, or are you both going to the same spot?
Same spot.
Come again? You're not coming to my honey hole.
We're gonna send ourselves. We're gonna go to the same river.
Oh, for the competition.
We're not gonna have you go to fucking Montana and me fish.
Well, obviously not. I'm not going to Montana, but I got my holes around the city.
Yeah,
I got my spots.
I think we got to go to a neutral river.
What does that mean? The problem is we can't do this right now.
A place that neither of us has been before.
We definitely can't do this until like the fall because the water's too hot right now.
Yeah, it is.
It's almost the fall, first of all. And second of all, if you give Francis too much time, he's just going to be catching Goliath groupers in like a stream.
Doesn't matter. It's all about the presentation, brother.
Harry,
delicate presentations.
Footsteps. You hear that, Harry? That's your fate coming for you.
It's all about delicate presentations.
Dude, if I beat you in fishing, you don't have anything left. That's it.
There's no beating somebody in fishing though. Like if we go out there and you catch a bigger fish than me, I'm not going to be like mad. Like I'm about spreading the joy. I love the sport.
Yeah, but dude, there are fishing competitions, and that's why. Of course, there's beating you in fishing.
Yeah, but those fishing competitions are fucking dumb.
You hear this, Rome? He's
It's like what we
already
did the smallmouth thing in Chicago. It's like they all know where the fish are. They're like, all right, if we go over to this area, there's and then they take like a telescope and look down the water, and they're like, there he is, drop the bait.
That's not what we're doing. You and I are fly fishing. It's the acoustic, sensory version of fishing. It's the most.
There's no cheating it.
Yeah, it's all feel. It's all soul. Knowing the river, feeling the fish, be the fish.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's all soul.
Until we catch Sass slipping like 5-pound weights into the gills of these fucking little bass. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's huge. Why is it stitched open?
I went fishing last year at a river in Pennsylvania in central PA, and I caught like 20 plus smallmouth in a day. They were tiny though. They were all like this big.
What are you talking about when you keep saying it's all about delicate presentation or whatever?
Oh, didn't think you would ask. Delicate presentation.
You said it 5 times.
The way that trout fishing works is the trout, say the stream's going down this way, right?
Mm-hmm. Right to left.
The trout are looking towards the direction that the water is coming down because they're eating bugs. They're eating tiny bugs called nymphs, little tiny guys. They're aquatic insects. They're underwater, and they go pretty low to the surface around where the trout feed. There's also trout that, if depending on the weather and the temperature of the water and the hatch, they'll eat above the water on top, dry flies.
On top, dry flies.
And the presentation, you don't even know, like you don't even realize it. There's thousands of bugs just flying, millions of bugs just flying down the river. And the trout can tell, it depends on how pressured of a river you're fishing, but typically the trout can tell, like, if your presentation is not accurate to what the flies look like if you're drifting a dry fly with a nymph below it and you're going down the river and say your fly line is like wrapped, it's going to start going a little bit, like it's going to start moving in like an unnatural direction and an unnatural pace.
It's like bait car. It's like when you're in the hood and like you see the bait car out front of the convenience store, and everybody who's street smart's like, hey, why is that car running outside the convenience store? Like that doesn't make any sense.
Exactly, because they're also like those flies that are drifting down, like they can't control themselves. So they're just drifting with the current. So it's like if you make a sudden movement, or if your fly's drifting in a way that doesn't look like it's just moving with the current and it's a completely natural dead drift, then you're way less likely to catch fish.
So that's what you thought the merchant marine was doing? He was studying the bugs. So
you match the hatch.
Match the hatch.
Yeah.
Match the hatch.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could I'm if you're using like a nymph, like an aquatic insect, if you went over to like the rocks that are like and you pick one up and you turn it around, typically there's going to be like 50 bugs just sitting on it. And you can look at those bugs and look at what is hatching and then tie on a fly that matches it.
Or you can even hook those and cast with those.
Yeah, I mean I feel like they would fall apart pretty easily.
Not the ones I use.
I mean, unless you're finding like massive stone flies, that might be tough.
That's exactly what I found. Giant stone flies.
Yeah, they got giant stone flies up there right now.
The big ones. That's where they're the biggest. Everyone knows that. That's why it's called Big Stonefly River.
The biggest hatch, the one that I want to fish the most is the salmon fly hatch out in Idaho.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Big ass dry flies.
That's where we were supposed to go this year, right?
Oh yeah. No.
I thought you were going to go to Idaho.
No, we were always going to we were going to go to Yellowstone for a minute.
Well, you've talked about the salmon in Idaho before.
The salmon hatch, brother. Not salmon. Salmon
I don't know
flies.
what that is.
It's a type of, it's just a big ass stone fly.
Fuck yeah. So, but there are salmon up there, no?
In Idaho? I don't know. I don't think so.
I thought you talked about that.
Unless there's landlocked salmon.
The Salmon River, Harry.
There is the Salmon River in Idaho.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, but I don't think that has salmon in it.
What the fuck? Well, you sense my confusion.
True. Yeah.
Wait, so Francis, you did this alone?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's so nice.
Yeah,
That's so manly.
I like to when I get my mind set on something, I see it through. And I said to myself, I have this beautiful rod from Billy Patron, and I don't have anything on it, and I'm sick and tired of looking at it and not being able to use it. It's like looking at a guitar that has no strings on it.
Oh yeah.
And so I said, I'm fucking fishing today. And I went to the store, and the guy was kind of baffled. He was like, wow, this is a beautiful rod. You've
You
been
brought
fishing
your
a
rod
lot?
in?
Of course I did. Why
That's
wouldn't
awesome.
I have?
I don't know. I've never brought my rod into a fly shop.
Well, you want to show you mean business, and you want to fit it right. You want to get all the right accoutrement.
Of course.
So
Last
I brought
night
it
I
in.
took a. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
No, I'm just on fishing. I mean, it's a pertinent question. Last night I was walking my dog and I walked past someone's garage and they had like maybe 20 rods lined up inside their garage with low level lighting, like a shrine. And I didn't. Do people like? Is that the goal? Is it to have that like a ton of rods that you could choose like from like a gun safe almost, or like
It's
a bunch
definitely
of baseball bats?
It's definitely a little shiny for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
what's the
all about
optimal number of rods that you like real anglers like you guys would want?
you don't need more than 5, I would say.
Never enough.
Yeah, but you can service all your needs with 5.
What about deep sea? Like these guys are I think going like deep sea fishing. So these were monster rods.
Oh yeah. I mean those guys also when they fish they'll throw out like 6 lines.
Yeah.
Got it. So they need a bunch.
Yeah.
So when you're getting yours fitted in there, Francis, are you like what are you asking the dude? Are you letting him know that this is your only rod, or are you like this is my main blade that I'm going to be taking out on the river?
Yeah, I told him that was my my number one piece, and that was
your main thing.
I said that was my gamer. That was my gamer, and he immediately started helping me out, and I was like, I'm going fishing today. Today.
His eyes must have just perked up with money signs.
No, he was kind of like
a fucking Tom and Jerry cartoon character.
He was like, "You're gonna need a lot of stuff, man." And I was like,
exactly.
I have no limit on my credit card. I'm trying to reach diamond status again, and
that's fucking insane.
MQMs from card spend. So
you didn't get a super expensive reel, right? That's what you said.
No, I went with like a $200 reel.
Yeah. Because I texted you that, but I said that's where they'll try to fleece you on a reel.
No, he was cool about it. I was like, dude, I want the mid level of everything. I don't want top dog, but I'm gonna grow out of the fucking beginner stuff pretty quick because I'm gonna commit to this night and day.
Except the reels, like you really, especially for trout fishing, like you don't need it. You could use anything for a reel.
Yeah, I have a great reel.
Like you're most of the time you're going to be just pulling it in with the line. It's like literally just to hold the line.
Yeah. Well, I got good reel. I got great line and all that stuff. I got the good stuff. So I'm in a good spot.
How many hours did you spend out there? Like, what was your day like?
Probably like 2 hours in the water.
Not bad.
Then I had to get back. There was a dinner thing I had to get to.
Were you gassed after?
Not really. No, I'm in pretty good shape right now.
Pretty locked in? Like, do you get like locked in when you're fishing?
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's just the sound of the river. You know, me just floating, finding new honey holes, cast, let the streamer float, jerk it a couple times.
Of course.
And then
swing it. You swinging? Were you swinging at all?
Swinging, I was plunging, I was surfing.
Swinging a streamer is actually one of the better ways to catch fish.
For sure.
Letting it like casting it up the river and then letting it drift all the way down and then retrieving it, stripping it back in.
Strip it. Yeah, exactly. So
fast strips too.
Jealous.
Yeah.
Get some action on there. Don't forget to talk to her.
Hairball, do you want to come up? You want to come up to my place and we'll do like we'll do a day, spend one night, and then do the next day, and then you go home.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I got to figure out if I have the time. Shit's getting really busy.
The answer is going to be yes. The answer is yes, and the action is no. There's 0% chance this happens, but he'll say yes now, and it'll cause some great confusion going forward.
What about next week? I'm looking at come up
I
Wednesday.
can't do it next week.
I
could do the week after, perhaps.
Yeah, that's heading into.
Did you go to Did you have the Internet Invitational yet?
I go tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm thinking I'd bring my broad out there, actually.
Where is it? What state?
Missouri.
Probably good smallmouth out there.
Yeah,
what if your golf clubs had gotten stolen right before the invitational?
Would have been a problem. Would have been a
Then you'd have
problem.
to start looking into this could have been a targeted hit.
This is
You see
Santino
Kirk scurrying off.
Exactly. Exactly.
Nade shot. Darts behind a car. It feels, they maybe just didn't have enough time.
I know. Couldn't get the clubs.
Mm-hmm.
So what would you have done? You would have probably been in the same situation that you were in the fishing store, where you just had to kind of go back to square one, and you just have to spend $5,000 on golf clubs.
No, TaylorMade hooks it up, and I would have hit up my guy at TaylorMade.
Could they get them to you fast enough?
They would have had to pretty much assemble the clubs today and then overnight them somehow. It would have been a nightmare. I don't know how they would have done it, but somehow they would have figured it out because they're fucking awesome.
TaylorMade works quick. Yeah. I remember when we did the Ryder Cup, we were all standing in the lobby area just waiting to go out there, and one of the dudes that worked at the club went up to Dave with his clubs, and he's like this set is beautiful. He's like, is this a new set of clubs? And Dave was like, every time I golf, it's a new set of clubs.
He's like Allen Iverson with white Air Force Ones. Yeah, I wear them one time. I get rid of them. He just leaves 4 sets of clubs in his hotel room every time he leaves a city.
Like the nicest golf clubs money could buy.
Mm-hmm.
Are people just following him around collecting the clubs?
Yeah, definitely. I think they'd something like that. I don't know what they do.
What a massive come up.
I went to the doctor for my stomach finally.
Oh.
Turns out there's a hole in it. I have an ulcer.
What?
Yeah. Bad. Mangled.
That's so bad and not surprising.
I know, but I'm taking this medicine now, and it feels so much. What the fuck was that? It feels incredible, dude. I feel the best I've felt in months. Because I've just been I've been every night. I've been going to bed I'm gonna fucking projectile vomit. Turns out.
Have you ever seen the clips or heard stories about people who try to dissolve a body in a bathtub with acid, but the acid rips through the bathtub and the body just falls to the floor of the people below them?
Yeah.
Is that what happened in Breaking Bad? I never watched it, but I feel like that's exactly what you've been doing to your own stomach. You've been pouring sweet tarts and gummy worms and Swedish fish on top of nothing in there, and it's just burning a hole in the side of it. Did the doctor say that you caused this yourself?
No, they did pretty much. I went in and I was just I have super bad stomach problems, blah, blah, blah. I was like, everything I eat, I have a stomach ache after, no matter what it is. And then I said, I think it's acid reflux, because I've been getting insane, acid, waking up and coughing. It's terrible. But anyway, she made me do this thing where, I did a bunch of blood work and some weird bacteria gut test where you blow into a bag. Have you guys ever done that?
No, I've never heard of that.
No.
It's this plastic juice box bag. And I had to drink some sour shit and then wait 15 minutes and then just blow into a bag, and then they just seal the bag and send it off to get it tested.
Oh, so the answers are in the bag?
Yeah. It's in my breath.
I thought that they would X-ray you or something like that and just see a stream of like yellow Gatorade coming out of a hole in your stomach or something like that.
No,
So
well,
that
they
means
did.
that
Well, they
you're
did.
like, go ahead.
No, what were you gonna say?
No, it just means like that your stomach acid is making its way, or like the acid from the inside of your body is making its way through your breath out of your body.
No, it's not actually in my breath. They did the test that they do. You drink something so they can tell what bacteria is in your
Breath.
in your stomach. But the only way
Barry,
to be
you
able
ever
to tell that
see
is by breathing out.
you guys ever see the volcano vaporizer? You know?
Of course,
The like
timeless.
the old weed one.
Yeah, the thing
The
that fills
bags.
up the huge
Yeah,
bag.
yeah.
I just bet that like when you did that test, there's so much weed in your system that the doctors then passed around the bag and took hits off of it.
You got ulcerative colitis.
No, but I really was like, I was telling people, I was talking to like my mom before, and I was like, I really think like I'm gonna go in and my stomach is just like a plastic shopping bag that's just filled like holes like what you pour water in, it's just shooting out of 9 different angles. But no, I'm exaggerating on like it being bad. Like it's not, I'm not like in danger or anything. It's literally like I have to take these fucking like it's just like prescription antacid shit. I have to take it for like a month and that'll be good.
Can you what does that prohibit you from doing?
Nothing at all.
Okay.
It only has made my life better.
That's awesome.
Why did they say
man.
it happened?
They didn't. But like so they made me lay out. So they do like the blood test and then they did the breath thing, but then I had to like lay down and then she like pokes my, when they like poke your stomach and like, does it hurt here? Does it hurt here? And every time you're like, no. You're like, no, it just feels like someone's poking me in the stomach.
Yeah, you poked me hard and that hurts.
Yeah, she went like dead. She went like right here. I was like,
She found the hole.
like immediate. I was like, oh, that. I was like, yeah, that hurts right there. And she was like, oh yeah, it's like a gastritis ulcer or some shit.
Hmm.
So what does that mean? There's like a sore on the outside or inside of your stomach, or is there an actual hole through your stomach to the outside to like the rest of your body?
I don't think there's an actual. I doubt it's like it's just like a perfect fucking. Like I'm picturing like the smoker's hole and like the throat. I don't think it's like that. I think it's more of like
I'm picturing like when somebody's breaking into a building in a Mission Impossible movie and they put a suction cup on a window and then draw a perfect circle around it and then punch through. I'm picturing that kind of hole, like a manhole cover.
Yeah, I don't know what it actually. I'll look it up.
Did it give you a picture of it?
No, I didn't get like an X-ray.
I would love to see what your stomach looks like.
All right, everybody. This podcast is brought to you by Viore. Viore is incredibly versatile and comfortable. It's perfect for whatever your day brings. You've probably seen me wearing a shirt like this one all summer long. This is Viore. It's the only t-shirt I wear. It fits perfectly. It's lightweight. I can work out in it, but I can also just lounge or hang or whatever in it. Designed to look great beyond the gym, whether you're running errands, heading to the office, or meeting up with friends. And their core short is a soft, lightweight, 4-way performance stretch that moves with you. There's no restriction. I love Viore, as I've said. Perfect lifestyle gear, perfect workout gear, perfect hiking gear, perfect tennis gear. You can get it wet. I find that it dries quickly. I sweat through it. I don't feel like I'm wearing something gross. Viore is an investment in your happiness, and for our listeners, they are offering 20% off your first purchase. Get yourself some of the most comfortable and versatile clothing on the planet at viore.com/boydad. That's VUORI.com/boydad. Exclusions apply. Visit the website for full terms and conditions. Not only will you receive 20% off your first purchase, but enjoy free shipping on any U.S. orders over $75 and free returns. Go to viore.com/boydad and discover the versatility of Viore clothing. Exclusions apply. Visit the website for full terms and conditions.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. These days, it feels like there's advice for everything. Cold plunges, gratitude journals, screen detoxes. But how do you know what actually works for you? With the internet and information overload about mental health and wellness, it can be a struggle to know what's true and what actions to take these days. Using trusted resources and talking to live therapists can get you personalized recommendations and help you break through the noise. And obviously, I've had experience with BetterHelp, and it makes me feel whole again. Everybody needs a little bit of help, and you can do it however you want. Pick your own therapist, get rid of them whenever. I would just do it. It was basically like a phone call. You could video conference. You could even message with them. It's all great, and it's the largest online therapy provider in the world. BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Talk it out with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/son. That's betterhelp.com/son.
Alrighty, let's talk about Game Time. Game Time is the official ticking partner of Barstool Sports. There's nothing like going to a baseball game, especially last minute. Lucky for me, I always use Game Time, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. Game Time makes getting tickets faster and easier. Prices on the app actually go down the closer it gets to showtime. I was looking at tickets for the Yankees Twins game for $13.
Goodness.
That is a steal. And I saw that on the Game Time deals section. You can put those savings back in your pocket and spend them at the ballpark on a hot dog, a new hat, or some good old-fashioned Cracker Jack. What are you waiting for? I'm going to go buy those Yankees Twins tickets now with Game Time. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code BOYDAD for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code BOYDAD for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. What time is it? It's game time.
Game time.
Nice, guys. Sass, how long do you think you're going to live?
Forever.
Like, what do you think your age of death will be?
Probably like 80, 90.
That's a pretty big range.
That's pretty, like, I think 80, 90 is kind of like, it's kind of just like, that's out of your control at that point.
If you had to guess an actual year of your life where you will expire.
Like you're asking for the year in terms of the date?
No, how old you are.
But you were born in the
93,
87?
maybe 93.
Wow, nice.
I mean, dude, I got my blood work back. I'm fucking healthy as shit.
That's awesome.
I got
Rowan,
nothing
what about
wrong
you?
with me.
I don't know, dude. I hope into my late 80s. I mean, I hope I live to 100. I have no idea. I don't know what kind of lifestyle changes I'm going to need to make to make sure that happens. I probably need to eat better and exercise more and cut out some of the excess in my diet and like drinking to achieve those goals. But
if you booze, you lose. Me and my doctor had a long talk about that. I love hitting them with that. They're like, and have you been drinking a lot? Nope. None, actually. I don't drink.
Because
thanks for assuming.
But they'll bring in nurses from other rooms when you say that, and they'll like applaud. They'll ring a bell like you just beat cancer. You're like, oh, he didn't drink? Oh my God. Bring out the doctors to sing him happy birthday like he's at a Ruby Tuesdays.
Wheel them down the hall to like kids that are in there with drinking problems. Like, this is what you could be. And they're like,
there's hope.
It gets better. There's light at the end of the tunnel, guys.
He did it. You should have seen him when he was drinking. He was a menace.
Absolutely. Got the blood work to show it. My liver function has gotten so much better.
Nice.
When I got blood work done, like I think it was like one of my first times getting blood work done in New York. I got it and my liver was like in bad shape. My liver function was through the fucking roof. And then my doctor called me. Never a call
That's
you want to get.
Bad. No news is good news.
Hi, is this Harry? Hi, this is your doctor. We just got your lab results back. Turns out your liver's fucked. It's turned black.
Your liver looks like a well-done steak.
Yeah. There's tar on the sides of it.
The only time I've ever had the actual doctor call me on the phone was the time that my ear, nose, and throat doctor called me to tell me to come in immediately to tell me that I had cancer.
Wait, I don't know if I know anything about this story.
It's
because I know it had to do with like Barstool. Did it have to do with Barstool Idol?
It happened during Barstool.
Okay, yeah. So what happened?
I had gone in I had polyps removed from my vocal cords
Yeah.
because I was hoarse instantly, like all the time. I mean,
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
went out one night of stand up, I'd be hoarse for a week. It had gotten so bad. And so I went in and he took them out. And then, whenever they take something out of your body, they always biopsy it just to like make sure. And like, I don't know, a month later, he called me while in the middle of the Barstool Idol week and said that. He said, come in. I need you to come in right now.
Jesus Christ.
I was like, I'm in the middle of a kind of a crazy week. Can I come in? And he was like, no, you need to come in today.
Damn.
So I went up all the way up to Mount Sinai Hospital and I went in. He saw me immediately. Like I didn't have to wait.
Yeah. He was waiting for you.
And this is one of the like, the top fucking ENTs or whatever. Very reputable guy. And yeah, he's like, yeah, bring him in. And he told me that when the biopsy results came back, what he thought were polyps that he had removed from my vocal cords were cancerous tumors.
Damn.
And they showed cancerous malignancies, and he had the fucking a biopsy report and all that. And he said we need to start figuring this out immediately. Like we need to. And he was, yeah. I mean,
and then what? They were wrong.
Well, then they sent them to California to a lab.
They sent your throat to California?
They sent my throat.
That throat's worldwide.
And they checked them. And then I remember, I don't know what it was. I ended up winning Barstool Idol. And then I think 1 week later, I got a call from the office again.
A week later?
Yeah, that's how long it took.
No, I would say I'd be like, I'm flying with the throat. We're finding this out together. There's
your
no
throat's just
fucking way
on ice in first class,
handcuffed to my wrist in a briefcase.
I'm not going anywhere.
I'm not letting
for
those
a
throat
week
codes out
without
of my
knowing
sight.
the results.
Yeah. And they realized that she said that the test that when they sent them to that lab, the DNA was female.
Ooh.
And that therefore my sample had been switched in the Mount Sinai lab with that of another patient.
Who did have cancer.
Apparently, by the way, happens a lot. Which is kind of crazy. And what that meant was that woman had cancer. And which means that either...
No, thank God.
Yeah, it's kind of like a tough...
what a relief.
She was knew she had cancer, got my results, and miraculously they were like, holy shit, you're cured.
Yeah.
And then they were like, sorry, bad news, head fake.
Yeah.
You still have cancer.
I mean, there's a high possibility that happened.
Or she found out that she had cancer way later than she should have. And people often told me, they were like, you should have sued. It's like, no, that woman should sue.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not going to sue a hospital for telling me I don't have cancer after all.
She came in and she was like, they were like, ma'am, you're fine. And good luck with Barstool Idol.
Viva. We're big fans over here.
Rooting for you.
Yeah.
But no, and then immediately when that call came, they blogged that I had faked cancer to get a job at Barstool. That was the narrative.
Well,
yeah,
you
I
were
remember that.
Relatively calm about it. You found out, but it's not like if I had found that out, I probably would have left the competition and been getting my affairs in order. Well, I would have been so scared.
The reason that it came out was because on the way back from the hospital, I had to go back to do a test radio segment on KFC radio. And I walked in and I had been crying in the cab as I called my parents to tell them that I had just received a cancer diagnosis.
Oh my God.
And I walked into the office and Kevin was like, have you been on radio? He was like, have you been crying?
Oh my God.
And I was like, yeah.
Oh no.
I think he's like, what's the matter? And I was like, well, I just got some really bad news.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, he goes, you're not about to tell me you have cancer, are you? That's what he said.
Yeah. And
I
what did
was
you
like,
say?
that's what I was just sort of told. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
fucked.
how did you like convince everybody? I forget. Were you like showing people? I would be like showing people the my chart because it's so
Well, it doesn't
insane
really sound like
timing-wise.
you weren't like convincing them. It was like you genuinely were under the impression that you had cancer.
Yeah, I'd been told by a fucking doctor.
No, but I'm not saying you. I'm saying that like when you walk in during this like big time for the content company in a competition that you need to win based off of people's judgment, coming in with cancer in the middle plausibly would like help you out. So you could see a little bit why people were skeptical, why they'd be like, why the fuck? The timing is insane. And so like, were you like showing them doctor's notes? Were you, how were you like,
Well, what I
when people
did
doubted you, how did you quell that fear?
when the when it came out that they had fucked up the thing in the lab, I called the doctor's office and had them, because immediately Nate blogged that I had faked cancer to win Barstool, win a job at Barstool. I mean, he had written the blog before I hung up from on the phone with the doctor telling me I didn't have it. So I got them to send me the official biopsy report with the notes and the official language and the official form, which I then scanned or fucking, I had a digital copy, and I took a screenshot of that and included it in my blog explaining the whole thing, but nobody cared. Everyone.
Yeah, people are just like, oh, Quigs is at it again.
Yeah, I remember Buddha Ben was like pointing out ways in which my form was fake.
Inconsistencies.
It was like my uncle had cancer, and I looked at this same form, and like this was signed differently. I'm like, dude, what? What are you? No. And so anyway, look, it's a funnier story that I faked cancer that set the tone for my first year or two at Barstool, that I was this like sociopathic liar who would, stoop to that level of humanity to get ahead in the world. But unfortunately, I wasn't lying.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, fortunately that it turned out the way it did, because
It didn't matter. It didn't matter. Like, the truth was not funny. And so we went with the other version.
That happened to one of my friends when he moved to
story.
New York and for college. He went to the doctor because he had a sore throat, and they were like, "You got to go to the ENT." They were like, it was like a Minute Clinic person was like, "I think that could be like cancer," and so he went to the ENT under the impression that he had cancer, and then he got there, and they were like, "That person's fucking retarded." They were like, "You have a sore throat. There's nothing wrong with you."
Are they just shuffling samples like blackjack dealers back there? Like,
This
what are they
wasn't
doing
even
with the samples?
This wasn't even a sample. This was literally like a person that was way underqualified, like throughout the worst diagnosis you could get.
No, but he's talking about my situation. I mean, I don't know. I think those labs are, you're dealing with microscopic tissue slides, and you stick a sticker on it and put it in the thing, and you have another sticker going, and you put that on the other one. And I don't know. I have no idea how that happened, and I didn't care to find out. I had been given a clean bill of health, and as far as I was concerned, I wasn't going to mess with the karma of that.
Of course.
Did we say you had cancer? No, you are a cancer. Sorry, we were reading your astrological chart.
I'm a fucking Aries.
So Francis lied about his astrological sign.
Yeah.
Big Nate had it out for you. Damn.
Rowan,
Health
tell us a
scares.
little bit about Beach House.
Yeah, I was blown away when I saw you walk into that house.
What, you were following?
I actually didn't really follow that much. I would kind of like see shit randomly. I saw like obviously the first night, the shit with Nikki Smokes and Brianna, and then I saw, what else did I see? I guess I saw some of the last night.
What did you think about the first night?
Crazy.
What did you think about the situation between the two of them? What's your breakdown? Whose side are you on?
I really don't know a lot about it. Like, I really don't know. All I know
You said you
is
saw it.
I saw the video of Brianna, and then I saw Nikki Smokes crying. And then I saw
And-
Nikki Smokes tweet saying that he's not a rapist.
Which is like good. That's good, right?
Exactly what a rapist would tweet.
Show me where I've raped someone.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would never do it. I would never sign up for this this fucking thing. But
I thought you meant I would never rape.
Oh, that as well, of course. But yeah, I would definitely. I don't think I would ever. Like, people have been tweeting at me, being like, they'll be like, "Fuck this person. We need sass in there," and I'm like, dude, don't even tag me in this. I mean, are you out of your mind?
That walking into the house was like some fresh hell. Like everybody is like has a light veneer of either coming into or going out of drunkenness. It's just like, even watching the clips, these poor social people are filming at point blank range as like Nikki Smokes is being like, "Did you hear it from the grapevine or did you hear it from the grape?" Like, it's like saying stuff that is like, he's like drunkly profound, but like when you're all drunk, it probably like sounds really good. And then when you're like watching the clip back, you're like, you want to crawl out of your own skin. So it's just this haze of alcohol in there. But I think that, I mean, I've had shore houses before, like for years out of college. I lived in shore houses, and it's really fun when you drink a lot and you're of that age and probably like single, like most of the people in the house are. So that I get why that's fun. But
no, I'm not saying, like, if I just was still drinking and it wasn't being filmed, I'm sure it would be a fucking blast. But hey, I'm not drinking.
Being extremely filmed. That sounds, I mean, the anxiety that has to come with this
that was my first thought.
Single day is, I mean, it's fucking terrible.
Dude,
if I had a camera on me and I was like, if I was making out with someone and a camera, like a phone, and got into my face, I would stop making out with that person immediately.
Yeah.
I would stop my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be so embarrassed.
Yeah. I guess it's like, I don't know. The videos of Jackie, which I feel bad because like I'm like Jackie's like we're friends from doing all the out of order stuff, so I don't want to like I don't want to shit on her, but like that anxiety of like the videos of her trying to kiss Nikki Smokes, I think I would have to like withdraw from the house the next morning,
or like
I would be like I'm out. You guys have a good rest of the month.
There was a bowl of like, there's like a punch bowl of Chex Mix that she was like grabbing softball sized handfuls of, like drunk. I mean, at least she made it home. Like, it's not that bad to be doing that. But if I saw myself like with Chex Mix eating it like an apple, I would have to be like, oh my God, what have I done? Not to single her out, because obviously she's great. But and I think that she probably feels
she probably got a lot of shit already. Yeah. I mean, the way that I was thinking about it was like, imagine the anxiety. Like, I was just picturing like the anxiety that I felt from doing the case race. Yeah. Like, especially like the second and the third one. But then if we were that drunk and then we were also out in public, it was 7 people or 10 people that we've worked with every single day, all day, and we're very good friends with, compared to they're like in the wild. Like, they're out there.
And our goal is to be funny and have fun. And their goal is to like achieve some kind of romantic, like little tryst that in the same time makes them look cool. Like, it's such a tough pursuit.
Francis, I didn't know it was so like is that what they're trying to do? Is it like a relationship, like a dating show? Because I didn't think
it's just reality, dude. It's just reality TV.
I guess, yeah. I just didn't think I didn't think people were going to be like thugs in like that.
Yeah, but dude, I think romance is always
the
heartbeat of reality TV, and then the consequences of it. That is what drives all of those Bravo shows.
That's true. I mean, even like Survivor.
No one's ever like, dude, I can't believe you didn't file your fucking taxes on time. You know what I mean?
I guess, yeah. I mean, it's a show of like 10 young people hammered on the shore.
Yeah.
I love reality TV. I'm like obsessed with like Bravo and stuff like that. So I just knew I had to be part of it. And I'm loving it. Like, I think it is. I mean, I have like a stable family life now. So it's like people who don't live that life can't get enough of drama like that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they're definitely like the man in the arena. And I'm just like the peasant in the Coliseum who's like throwing heads of lettuce and like tomatoes and like laughing like as I like fart at my house. Like I'm like the viewer, but it's very fun. It's very fun to watch. But goddamn, kudos to them for putting their necks on the line like
I
that.
know. Ballsy.
Also, like the show, all like Nikki Smokes is getting shit, but like he is and I'm giving him shit totally, but like
He's the show.
Characters like he's the show. He was the center of the drama every night.
Yeah, he is the show.
Yeah.
So he has to keep on being himself. Francis, I know I'm sure you've been talking to him giving you pep talks.
I spoke to him before the show, and I told him, like, you know, my advice would be to ease in. And
he did not. He didn't listen to that at all.
I mean, it was also the wrong advice.
First.
It was the wrong advice. You know what I mean? Like, if he, as Rowan put it, if he lies low, there's nothing to talk about. So
do you think it'll stay this like, so like, it's obviously it's not happening during, what is it happening Thursday to Sunday every week? So does Nikki Smokes go back to Chicago?
He's in the office right now.
He's in New York?
No, he's in the Chicago office right now.
Holy so like, do you think it's gonna wind down at all? Like, do you think by week 4 it's gonna be like,
imagine how much worse the anxiety is knowing that you have to fly back there instead of just take like a dumb train back to New York.
Dude, honestly,
he's flying with his ex and he's flying with Annika. Like the cameras go off and then they're like, all right, like hop in the van. We're taking you guys to the airport. And they're like on a plane together. Like,
yeah, but
he's like putting on his headphones in 17D and she's in 16F. Like it's
yeah, I mean, dude, if I got that drunk and it was all on video and it came out the next day, like flying back to Chicago wouldn't even be on the table.
I'm walking back.
Yeah.
I'm putting some Joni Mitchell on my headphones and I'm walking back.
Yeah. Getting on a plane would not even be in the conversation. It would just be like, oh no, I'm not doing that. It would be like, I'll fly home on Monday. I'm not doing that.
Does he go home on Sunday or does he go home on Monday?
I think
they went
Sunday.
home right after the after show. So like everybody's like, why is the after show not live? Like they don't have the infrastructure to have like a TriCaster and switcher like with incredible internet to be able to do that live. So they had to edit it. We have to shoot it Sunday morning because the poor fucking social people, like they need a break too. Like they all just had to go back to work. We're like, oh, you guys get a couple days off. Like, no, they spent the weekend like out with them and filming dead sober, filming them drunk at like DJs at 4 a.m. And then they just have to be in on Monday morning to like produce other stuff for Barstool.
Are they not getting fucked up too?
I don't think like that. I mean, maybe like a little bit,
drinks.
But like you have to be, it's not like you could just like go fuck off. Like you have to be filming someone from point blank range at every second to, like, if they say a word, you have to already have been filming, so you're not catching it mid-sentence. It's fucking insane.
Is this like DJs? Like, do they know that like the Barstool people? Like, is it like people know they're coming?
I was gonna ask
big
that.
time.
Yeah.
It's
like
time.
They can't
clear
go to,
sections.
Oh, okay, I see.
Do they clear the filming with the bar beforehand?
They clear the filming. They all have sections. They'll get you like table service, or like there's like a bar at the one place at Osprey. I think that it was like mostly or exclusively the Barstool people, so they had space to like have the storylines and do it all. But it's probably good pub for the bars too.
Dude,
good pub for the pubs.
It would be fun to just go and watch and like be there for a night. I like Dante a lot. I like hanging out with Dante, and he cracks me up. When I saw a clip of him explaining why he signed up for the show and how wrong he was about what he thought it was going to be. And he was
It's
like,
so
dude, I
funny.
thought this was going to be like Surviving Barstool.
It's a fuck fest. He signed up for the fuck fest thinking he was signing up for like a ropes course.
It's pretty funny.
He thought it was like a meaningful game show that, you know, he could use to say in his contract negotiation or something like that. And it's like, dude, you're 20 years older than everybody else on this show.
I think this might do more for his contract than doing Surviving Bars. Like, he should get a lifetime contract just for being there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild to watch, but I think it's, I guess, good for everybody. But it's also like Dante's not like oblivious. Like, he writes blogs and is like plugged into Barstool stuff and has known the ways of Barstool for so long that the fact that he even just like half read an email and signed away his August to be like sharing a twin bedroom with 3 other people, like that's a rough go of it.
Yeah, it's a tough go. That's
That's
tough
like
August.
thinking you're signing up for like summer camp and waking up in Kuwait with a gun in your hand or something like that. It's like, how did I get here?
Thought we were going to be doing like archery.
Yeah. Wait, I have to shoot the guys? I'm shooting that guy.
That guy's not real though, right? Like, that's like a target.
What's my commitment here? 4 years?
The training is really serious at summer camp. It feels real. It feels actually real.
Crazy. But I mean, yeah, I like you said, it's definitely entertaining to watch.
Yeah, I like the cast. I like the people in the house.
Also, I will say, I was super anti like the social clips only thing. I actually think it's a very good format.
Yeah, it's working really well. I mean, the first week, I literally could not have gone better. There's nothing you could have written up. Every night had storylines. The all the characters like were amplified version of themselves for the most part, and it was great. I think now we're going to see like, what does a week of discourse about this change, because people are reading their own comments. So it's like, are you going back in with strategy? Like, are you going back in being like, this is what I'm going to be like this time? Like, remember you on the second case race, you're like, I mean, and it was funny, but you were like, you just had canned answers for everything, you know?
Yeah. It's funny for the first 700 times you say it.
But you're drunk, so it's like you were drunk at the time, so it makes it funny to just do it a billion times anyway.
Yeah.
So.
It's bizarre, and we're in the fortunate position to have the moral high ground of just watching and be like, yeah, these guys are fucking crazy. Like, we all wouldn't be fucking psychos if they were just feeding us alcohol for 5 straight days.
Yeah, that's also that's another thing. It's like I don't think I don't take any of like that shit serious to like what those people are actually like, because it's an insane position that pretty much no one has ever been put in.
Mm-hmm.
Reality TV shows just put us in a position as a society to have this shared gossip where everybody is like, can look at a member of the tribe and be like, oh my God, can you believe that they did this? When in reality, it's just like, we would just, it's just not our turn to be the ones who are gossiped at. And they just signed up for it. It's a great show though.
Phenomenal. Speaking of shows, have you guys been checking out any of the T Warlords gaming content?
You guys are crushing it. What's the latest on that? I feel like this is a good cross promo platform for that.
Definitely. Oh shit, dude, the Roan.com already has 55,000 views. Jesus, came out 3 hours ago.
People are hitting me up who I haven't talked to in 15 years about this.
That is insane. That's like fucking Matt and Shane's numbers.
You're putting that on there?
Yeah, T Warlords is now hosting Roan.com, hosting the Barstool Beach House after show. Just
what do you guys
cross
think?
Promo.
I think we're thinking about switching back to Bush gaming.
Why?
Why would you do that?
We just like Bush more. It's got more of a.
You've already got your name. You can't keep switching it. You're not.
No,
Facebook,
you can.
Dude.
You can. We have. It says in our Twitter bio. It says the first thing it says is name subject to change.
What? Why? What's wrong with Warlords? Is there other people that's Warlords?
That's the kind of problem. Is like there's so many gaming content things already called Warlords. Also, just like Bush, we were Bush forever. I don't know why we ever strayed away from the name.
Well, who wanted to change it? Jerry?
No, really, no one.
So why did you change it?
Overthinking.
Who introduced the idea? It's not like everybody came to the decision together and said it at the same time. Who's like, hey, should we change the name?
No, I think it really was like everyone came together and was like,
that's not how ideas happen.
Because when we went into it, Bush was not even like the name. Like it was like it always has been the name. But when we actually started it, we were kind of like, what do we want the name to be? Do we want it to be Bush? And then we kind of just came up with a list of names. No, we just came up with a list of names, including Bush.
And everybody contributed to the list?
No, I think we asked ChatGPT for a list, and then and then Warlords, I literally think was the first one.
That sucks ass. Now I support you going back to Bush.
Yeah, I think it's got to be Bush. It's got to be original.
Having a ChatGPT ass name actually sucks.
No, it does suck. But it's going very well.
You literally are like a writer for a living, and you had ChatGPT write your name.
It's going good. It's going surprisingly well, and let's just say we're going to be in Saudi soon. Saudi's coming soon.
100 milli?
100 mil at least.
Why don't you call yourselves the Riyadh Warlords?
Yeah.
Or Telluride Riyadh.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Just to make yourself sound local.
Yeah, Telluride
it's like
Hamas
when brands
was
have
one of
like.
them. that wasn't one that we considered.
Actually,
yeah, I was kidding when I said it, but
I
did say it in the meeting.
Well, it has something to it.
It's got a ring, like
it instills fear in
politics aside.
Who's politically
attached to Hamas?
Yeah,
I don't know. I really don't know.
People who are pro-Palestine aren't necessarily like, and fucking Hamas should be the world government.
Yeah. You never know. You never know. I'm sure there's someone out there that thinks that.
We need to find a way to get on that comedy festival.
Oh, the Saudi Arabia one?
I can't even think about it. It hurts
Francis
my soul.
Is furious
hurts
about
my
it.
Soul. It combines two of my favorite things, Saudi Arabia and comedy. I've been on the Saudi Arabia beat since college.
Didn't you get invited to go out to Saudi Arabia and go like spear fishing by like oil
No, I was trying
tankers?
to. Well, I mean, yeah, I got like a loose invite that day. He was like, you should come spear fishing with us, or we go around
the oil rigs.
We go around the legs of the oil rigs, and it was like this dude was a prince, fully, his parents, dude,
trillionaires.
I've DM'd that guy so many times that I can't anymore.
Does he reply or no?
No, he hasn't responded once.
What if he like got you confused with like Santino or something? He's like, we thought we were inviting you. We thought it was you, Francis.
Also, he was he wasn't from Saudi. He was UAE. It's from Dubai. Emirati, right?
So he was from Dubai?
I think so, yeah.
I think he takes place there.
Mm-hmm.
Like Dubai didn't exist like fucking 40 years ago. Like, how are people from there?
You know what I learned?
Under 40.
The richest thing, like, it's funny. People in America will be like, oh, you were a lacrosse player? Like, what a rich thing. It's like, dude, you think that's rich? Falconry is the richest thing.
What is that?
That's real rich.
This dude is big into falcon. His whole Instagram page is him with a falcon on his arm, like sending it off to kill whatever and bringing it back for dinner.
These are the bros who fly to America and get all of Delta Comfort Plus booked out so their falcons can fly blindfolded for 18 hours.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, are you just allowed to bring your Falcon on the plane like that? I don't, what's the premium to get your Falcon on the plane? Because I'm pretty sure they're not emotional support.
Yeah, exactly.
Do not pet this Falcon. It's so wild, and it's wild that
Service
those are
Falcon.
the actual the most rich people in the world are actually. It's not like Larry Ellison and Elon Musk. It's like actually Prince Al Farouk Aminu or whatever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Dude, the Saudi shit is super big in the esports world. And they kind of have taken over like most of the teams for all different games. Like the right now in Call of Duty, like a good player would probably get paid like 250K plus around that. From what I know. And then the Saudis are throwing like 2 million at guys, just shaking things up.
Unbelievable.
Because it's like these guys will never see money like that from another team. But the
Is
Saudis,
it the
there's no
new
salary cap, so they can just throw 10 million at a dude.
Damn.
Francis? You probably would know more about this. Who's the guy that's kind of leading this cultural revolution in Saudi Arabia to kind of globalize them? Is that a young king or a young prince or something like that?
MBS. It's fuck, I gotta see.
Is he the one who is he's the one who's building, or he had the idea to build that massive walled mirrored city that's
Yeah.
like 50 miles long? It's like he's the same guy who's like, well, we're gonna like make the desert into like a
Is that?
rainforest.
I think that's Dubai. Is it not?
No,
I think I know
I
what you're
think
talking
it's
about. The
Saudi
super
Arabia.
long, skinny thing that they were trying to build.
I'm pretty
That's
sure that's
Saudi
Saudi?
Arabia, and they've started it. So MBS is Mohammed bin Salman, and he's the de facto ruler of Saudi Arabia. He was the crown prince and prime minister. He's the heir apparent to the Saudi throne, but my guess is that the current king of Saudi Arabia is probably very old, and they're just waiting for him to die, and then MBS will be king.
But what I heard about this guy is that he has like a combination of like of like ingenuity of like a startup type of guy, but with also like the capital to do whatever he wants, like in the world. Like he has the deep pockets, but also the creative thinking to do all this shit. But I mean, maybe that's just like their propaganda, but seeing
Yeah,
them get
look,
into like soccer and like
sport
esports and
washing.
like comedy, yeah, maybe they're doing a form of soft power to make themselves
Golf.
seem more globally live, and now like building this mirrored city and letting people like have Louis stores and like drink alcohol in certain cities. Like it seems like there is a bit of they're undergoing some kind of change.
They're trying to
He,
become the next big country.
I think he is credited with a lot of the sort of liberalization of Saudi Arabia, the modernization of it. But on one hand, he has created schools like colleges and universities for women. I think he's maybe even spoken out about co-education, which has never happened. But on the other hand, he's also murdered Jamal Khashoggi. You know what I mean? Like he does things that are very, old and kind of medieval. And so I don't, I think he's 2 steps forward, 1 step backwards, probably.
Well, it's like a conservative country, so they probably look at him like he's like Gavin Newsom or something like that. Like half the country's probably like, this fucking lib is destroying our country.
Yeah, but nobody would say
Lingerie.
that because then he'll send
Yeah.
a death squad to your door and you will be murdered.
And then you
I
won't
don't
get to see the
understand
comedy fest. And you won't get to see your favorite American comedians in Saudi Arabia.
Imagine Bill Burr just doing like 15 minutes on Riyadh the way he did on Philly, and
Yeah.
then they just like mow him down out back. He's like, this city's trash.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder what
publicly
jokes
hang him.
Yeah, I wonder what jokes they can even do out there. It's got to be pretty tight, pretty clean. I mean, I'm not saying, hey, I would have accepted the money myself. I'm not shitting on anybody, but it's definitely blood money.
Francis, can you also connect some dots for me? Jamal Khashoggi, his dad was like Ghislaine Maxwell's dad, an Epstein associate.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I don't know
and they
that.
were like CIA affiliated.
Hold on. Let's look.
Jamal Khashoggi's dad, and then look up Ghislaine Maxwell's dad.
Let me know if you guys
Robert
need me to pull
Maxwell.
anything up. I got 16 GBs of RAM right now.
I mean, we need you cross-referencing this, Sass. Like, we're all at our laptops or our computers, our desktops. We're all at our desktops with blurred backgrounds. Why did you blur that out? Because you know the Patriots are going to suck. The background.
I didn't blur shit.
Yes, you
the
did.
Patriots
Ahmad
are incredible. What are you even talking about?
Really quick, Roan, you're talking about Jamal Khashoggi's uncle is the Great Gatsby of Saudi Arabia. He and was involved with Epstein and all this stuff.
Involved how though? Like business? I'm sure they were doing business together.
Let's see.
Like making money moves?
He was a financial client of financier and sex offender Jeffrey Epstein for a period. So
yeah, he's a client. Jeff helped him with his money.
There you go.
But
we're trying to still get to Saudi, guys. We can't be burning these bridges yet.
Yeah.
Well, I think that if we identify him as a CIA asset now, it kind of gives a little bit more reasoning for the Saudis' actions, where we almost become Saudi apologists, and we're like, hey, like they didn't actually do anything wrong. I think that's the dots that I was trying to connect. Well, that we're associating the people they killed with pedophiles. I don't know.
I like the fact that they have created this fucking comedy festival, right? And every single comedian who has been invited, it seems, is going. You know what I mean? There is not a single comedian in the field who has raised a voice and been like, I'm not taking that blood money. The Saudis are bad, blah, blah, blah. Every one of them's like, yeah, I don't have any moral qualms whatsoever about, taking Saudi money. There's no press conferences where Dustin Johnson has to be like, look, I thought this was the right move for my family. And
right.
I'm leaving the PGA Tour, and it is what it is. It's like, no.
None of them have families, first of all. Second of all, you know that they're all about $1. And third of all, I heard that they're going to have a hologram of Bernie Mac. I heard that they're getting the estates of dead people like Tupac performances and Michael Jackson performances. He's going to be like, I'm not scared of you motherfuckers.
Dude, I would take the money in a heartbeat. I would have no issue getting absolutely fucking paid. Maybe that's obvious to say, but it's just like, I don't know. I like that this is a field where no one has to pretend that there's some fucking white knight, situation. I like that.
No one has to have any ethics. It's awesome.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm curious to see what it's going to be like.
Sass, are you in Saudi right now? Wait a second. How did that happen? Did the Telluride Riyadh already get picked up?
Yeah, just touched down. You know what I was thinking about, though, when you guys were talking about the buildings? If it's so fucking hot there, building a bunch of mirrored buildings, wouldn't that make it hotter? Or am I wrong about that?
It's hot on the outside, cool on the inside.
Deflect the sun back out.
It's like an ice cream paint job.
Yeah, but if you're walking around the streets of...
No, but it's like an enclosed city. So the entire outside is mirrored and the inside, and it's just like...
I think you're describing Minneapolis right now, brother.
They're just trying to build St. Paul from scratch. We already did that, all right? It seems dumb as fuck because you're like, what if you meet someone and you're like, I live in the same city as this person. I live in this, and you're like 50 miles away on a straight line.
Yeah.
Harry, somehow we can see you better with that background than your actual home.
I know. I got to fix the lighting.
Fuck yeah. So Francis, when are you leaving for that tourney?
Tomorrow morning.
Jesus Christ.
We're just having a hoot in the chat right now.
I chatted. I'll come clean. I'll come clean. I asked the guys if we could stop because I'm so fucking hungry. I didn't get to eat. I haven't eaten anything today because I had to go Because I don't have a window on my car. That's what happened. My car is
true.
not watertight yet. Roan's eating a hot dog. Where did you get a hot dog?
I would kill for a dog right now. Oh no, it's corn. Or do you have a dog too? I would kill for a dog. Did you grill that? No way.
Yep.
You grilled that? You don't know how to grill.
God damn, dude.
A hot dog? Yeah, what do I do with it? I was stuffing it in through the propane side. It wasn't working.
All right, guys. Well, yeah.
I gotta do a couple things. We got the Out of Order shows are coming up for the mascots. We're doing a bunch of like premiere shows. I'll be at all of them. The only one I'm not going to be able to make is the Boston one. Unfortunately, I have prior commitments.
Show is so good. I saw the first episode. I'm super excited for it. You got to be excited to finally see it come out, Sass. All the work that you put into it.
I am. I'm very excited. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. So check that out. You can get the tickets for the online shows, I think, on the mascots Instagram or Twitter, either or like anybody's page, really. Tommy Fights. And then I'm going to be on the road myself around that same time. I'm going to be in New York.
That's not the road, brother. You're talking about the city you live in.
Yeah. Milwaukee.
Yeah, boys.
I think Chicago. I gotta check on all that shit. I'll have more updates next episode. Check out T Warlords Gaming. That's all I've got, guys.
Nice. I'll be in Phoenix, Boston in December. I've got Austin, and I've got Philly. Like those are selling.
Those are going to be sold out.
Selling out. Boston
Those are some
and Philly.
solid dates.
And then I've got one more. Oh, I've got San Diego. All of that this fall. Tickets at punchup.live/Francis Ellis. Yeah, awesome guys. Good stuff.
I will be in Yuma and Galveston and Joliet.
Roan, when you do this,
protection.
When you do this, Roan, people DM me and they're like, "Wait, I can't find tickets to Roan's Yuma show anywhere."
Oh, and people, no one has it, and no matter how many times we say it's a joke, they'll still contact.
Yeah,
can't find any tickets.
Will be $310 for Yuma.
Roan,
Good
Harry
prices.
looks like he's about to, like, in a guttural, weaponized or fucking mechanic voice, be like, "The way we synthesize cocaine is by
we got jumped into MS-13 and it's 15 seconds of hell for a lifetime of heaven.
We find the children right outside the school and we hook them young. That's how we find our new clients."
This is how I would do a podcast if I was talking about like political shit. That's the problem with Mossad. That's the problem. That's the problem we're running into right now. They got sleeper cells all over the city.
All right. Son of a boy, Dad. Thanks, everyone.
All right. See you, boys.